in a comfortable seat. We'll begin with a little meditation and a sound bath. So maybe a cross-legged seat if that's comfortable. Legs can extend long if that is a preference. Whatever feels good to you to spend the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes. And beginning class with a little gratitude practice, knowing that there's so much in our lives, even when things seem crazy and out of control and stressful, to be grateful for. And just manifesting that gratitude into our everyday lives can improve our happiness levels and just even our levels of how we enjoy something that maybe used to be mundane, but then all of a sudden becomes very exciting. So saying it out loud or saying it in your head as we begin class with a gratitude practice, 5 things that we're grateful for today. And I'll just say out loud, I'm grateful for, and then you can fill it in your head. Just moving through that meditation. This is something I start my day with every single day that I can. And I notice a impact on my life. So I am grateful for. Then after you imagine that, maybe taking a round of Ujjayi breath, that inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose, just letting it sit with you for a moment. I am grateful for.
My health. I'm grateful for my health.
And number 3, I am grateful for. Number 4, I am grateful for. And number 5, I am grateful for. Just taking a few moments now to bring that Ujjayi breath in, let that gratitude practice sweep over you. Knowing it's something you can take off the mat, finding gratitude in any situation as we begin class with the sound bath. Long, smooth inhales through the nose. Long, smooth exhales through the nose. If they're closed, fluttering the eyes open. And maybe pouring it out of the mouth with an audible exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, arms sweep up. And exhale, hands coming to heart center. Left hand, right knee. Right hand on the low back or on the mat as we twist open to the right. And on the next exhale, walking back to center. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And we'll twist to the left. Right hand, left knee. Left hand where it's comfortable. Could be on the low back, could be on the mat. And on the next exhale, coming back to heart center, taking some circles with the wrists. Switching the rotation in which you're doing that. We'll take 10 opening and closing of the fists, making that fist, pouring into a ball, and then releasing. Just giving our wrists a little love here to start class. Couple more rounds here. And begin with some shoulder to ears, just giving the shoulders a little squeeze up. We'll do 5 rounds of that. Hands to the mat, inhale, squeezing up. Exhale, lowering to the mat. Inhale for the squeeze, exhale, lowering. Inhale, for the squeeze, exhale, lowering. Inhale up and exhale down. This time doing some shoulder rolls, going backwards 5 rounds. And then forwards 5 rounds. Maybe getting the elbows into it if that feels good. Right hand, left ear, and then side bend over, right ear towards right shoulder for a little neck twist. Neck stretch, I should say. Neck twist doesn't sound very comfortable or good. Left hand can be on the mat or up on the leg. And on the next exhale, letting go, coming back to center. Maybe doing a couple of neck circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. And a few of those snap, crackle, pops out.
Yep.
One more circle wherever you're at, and we'll switch sides. Left hand, right ears. Left ear to left shoulder. And the next exhale, coming up, maybe moving side to side a couple times, ear to shoulder. And we'll extend our legs long here. and bring that. If we're going to move into a little hip opener here, so number 4 hip opener, if you'd rather be on your back, moving there, or sitting up, right ankle over left knee. Just a gentle hip opener to start. Moving side to side. Taking it into the baby cradle if that feels good on your body. And on the next exhale, letting it go. Left sole or right sole of the foot to the mat. On the inhale, we'll sweep the left arm up. And on the exhale, wrapping that left arm around the right knee. Twisting open to the right. Coming back to the center. Right leg extends long to meet the left, and we'll do a round of Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, folding forward. Hands can be resting on the legs, underneath the calves, on the shins or ankles, touching the toes. And on the exhale, walking the hands back. Moving into a little balance here in boat pose. So heels on the mat, hands, arms extend long and staying here, or if you'd like to alternate left leg coming up, lowering, right leg coming up, lowering. If you'd like to start doing that together, maybe holding both legs or lowering them back and forth here. Just playing around a little with our balance, relying on our glutes here and the strength of our core. 3 more rounds of breath. And on the next exhale, lowering down, switching sides, left ankle, right knee. Number 4 hip opener. And on the next exhale, right leg extends long, left sole of the foot on the mat. Inhale, right arm sweeps up. Exhale, right hand wrapping around left knee, twisting open to the left. Coming back to center, letting that left leg go long to meet the right. Another round of Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, folding forward, hands where they're comfortable. And on the next exhale, walking the hands back in. Bringing the heels to the mat, toes pointed back, strong and alive. Moving through another round of boat pose, Navasana. You bring one leg up to balance and alternate between right and left leg. You could bring both legs up. You could do a hold, extending the arms out, moving both legs back up and down. Just taking about 5 rounds of breath here to just play around and balance on our glutes. Next exhale, bringing the knees in, rolling over to a comfortable tabletop position, however you want to get there. Rolling over the knees or moving around by the side. And we'll begin with some cat-cows here. Inhale, belly down, gaze lifts, cow. Exhale, curling in for cat. Taking 5 rounds of cat-cow here. Own pace, own rhythm. One more round. Inhale, belly down, gaze lifts. Exhale, curling in. Gaze looks out over the left shoulder for a little twist. And then coming back over the right shoulder. Coming back to center, extending our left leg and right arm long for a little balance pose here. Squeezing that core in. If you'd like to do a few rounds of elbow to knee, going for it, or just simply staying in the balance, lowering down and coming back up. On the next exhale, right hand to the mat, left knee to the mat. Take a round of cat-cow in between here. Inhale, belly down, cow. And on the exhale, curling in for cat. Right leg extends up and out. Left arm extends out. Balancing here. Or doing some elbow to knee rounds if that's comfortable for you. And the next exhale, lowering to the mat. Sitting back on the hips, arms extend long, Balasana, child's pose. And on the next exhale, coming back to tabletop, pressing into the toes and lifting those hips and up and back for our downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Pedaling the legs, maybe lowering the knees and raising them back up. And on the next exhale, walking, stepping, tiptoeing, top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, folding in, clasping opposite elbows, swaying back and forth if that's comfortable, shaking your head yes, shaking your head no. On the next exhale, hands to mat, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweeping those arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center, mountain pose. Moving through a couple little balance sequences here. we will lower into chair pose and then bring our right leg into our chest, set it down and switch sides. So inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, sitting back into our Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale, left knee comes up. On the exhale, maybe opening it up a little bit to the side. Coming back to center, sitting back down in our chair. This time, right leg up, right knee to chest, and kind of opening a door almost, right knee out to the side. Coming back to center, letting it go. We'll go through 2 more rounds of that on each side. So inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, left knee out to the side. Letting it go back into chair. Inhale, right knee up to the chest. Exhale, opening the door out to the side. Letting it go. Taking a round of breath here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, lowering down to our Utkatasana chair pose. Left knee to chest on the next inhale. And on the exhale, opening it out to the side. Letting it go. On the next exhale, dropping back into our chair pose. Inhale, right knee into chest. Exhale, opening that right knee out to the side. Letting it all go. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, right hand grabs left wrist and a side bend over to the right. The next exhale, coming back up to center. Switching the clasp of the hands. Left hand grabs right wrist and the side bend over to the left. And sweeping back up, letting the arms fall to the side. Moving into our tree pose. Balancing, putting weight into the left foot. Inhale, right heel off the ground, turning out to the side. And on the exhale, it can stay here. Can move it up to the ankle, the shin, or above the left knee. Hands can be at heart center on the hips, or your tree can grow some branches. Just so long as you don't take yourself too serious. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose, letting that Ujjayi breath guide you in and out of all these poses. On the next exhale, letting it all go. Tree on the left means tree on the right. Love that asymmetry in yoga. So weight down on the right foot, lifting up off the left heel, left foot opening up, can be on left ankle, left shin, or left sole of the foot above the right ankle, right shin, or right knee. And hands where they're comfortable. If you fall out, just coming back in. Part of the process. On the next exhale, letting it all go. Learn into chair pose here, moving through some cat-cows standing. So palms over knees. Inhale, belly down, gaze lifts for cow. Exhale, curling in for cat. 3 rounds of this. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 1 more round. Inhale, belly down, gaze lifts. Exhale, curling in. Inhale, scooping those arms up. And exhale, folding in, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, stepping back to plank, lowering knees, chest, chin, holding plank, skipping the vinyasa, and moving to downward facing dog. Vinyasa is just simply a cue for movement from one pose to the next. 5 rounds of breath in down dog. Finding that gratitude in the breath. Finding that gratitude for this inversion. Knowing that these poses are simply just a practice. Part of the journey, know where we need to be, know where we need to go, other than just being and practicing, so we can take it off the mat into our lives. Next exhale, walk, step, hop, front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, arms sweeping on up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more sun salutation here. Inhale, arms to the sky, to the ceiling. Exhale, folding in, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze to the front of the mat. Exhale, folding in, right foot steps back, left foot meets the right. Lowering knees, chest, chin, doing a round of cat-cow, child's pose. Wherever you want to go, meeting in downward facing dog in 2 breaths. Five rounds of breath here in Adho Mukha Svanasana. On the next exhale, walking, stepping, hopping, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, sweeping up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving through some standing poses. Inhale, the heart center. And on the exhale, we'll step that left foot back, leaving it at a 45-degree angle at the back of our mat. Right foot is forward. Arms sweep up, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. On the next exhale, opening up, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Gaze looks out over those front fingertips. Inhale, right palm to the ceiling. Exhale, reversing our warriors. Inhale, right forearm, right thigh. Exhale, left arm sweeps up and across that side body. Utthita Parsva Konasana, extended side angle pose. On the next inhale, reversing our warrior. Exhale, straightening that right leg. Moving into triangle pose. The next inhale, arms out to T. Exhale, hinging forward at the hips, not at the waist. And on the next inhale, right hand where it's comfortable on the right leg. And on the exhale, left arm spins up to the ceiling. Gaze can follow the left hand or just stay where it's comfortable. Trikonasana, triangle pose. On the next inhale, bending into the right knee. Exhale, reversing our warrior. Bringing that right leg to meet the left in our wide-legged stance. Moving into goddess pose. Just taking a little, almost like a wide chair squat here. And hands can come up. Cactus shape. Maybe you want to lift up off the right heel or the left heel or both heels. Maybe you want to squat down a little lower, then come back up. Just taking, maybe you want to come all the way back up because this pose isn't comfortable. That's good too. Just taking a few rounds of breath to play. And the next exhale, coming up to center, letting the arms fall down. Moving through that sequence on the other side. Left toes point forward, right foot now at a 45-degree angle on the back of your mat. I just switched sides on my mat. You can do the same. Or you can do something totally different, whatever serves you. So that right foot's at a 45-degree angle, left foot is straight. Inhale, arms sweep up. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. And the next exhale, opening that up. Warrior 2, left arm forward, right arm back. Gaze looks out over those left fingertips.
Right hand back.
And the next inhale, left palm to the ceiling. Exhale, reversing our warrior.
Left palm.
Inhale, left palm, left thigh. Exhale, right arm across the side body. Extended side angle pose. On the next inhale, reversing our warrior. Exhale, straightening that left leg. On the inhale, arms coming out to T. And on the exhale, we'll hinge forward at the hips and out of the waist. And on the next inhale, left hand, left leg. And on the exhale, right arm sweeps open. Trikonasana triangles pose. On the next inhale, bending into that left knee. Exhale, reversing our warrior. Bringing that left leg back parallel along the long edge of our mat to meet our right. In our Prasarita stance. Wide-legged fold here. Moving in through Prasarita A, hands to hips. Inhale, gaze looks up to the sky with a tiny back bend. And on the exhale, we'll fold forward at the hips. Hands can stay on the hips, move to blocks or pillows, or on the mat. Gaze looks out between the legs. Inhale, gaze forward, hands to hips. Exhale, sweeping back up. Moving the legs together. And stepping forward to the top of the mat. Taking it down to move some balance poses on our knees. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, folding forward. Hands to mat. Left leg steps back, left knee to the mat. Moving into our low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Hands can be on the top of thigh, right thigh here. And on the inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, we twist right. And on the exhale, left elbow, right knee. And on the next exhale, coming back to center. Hands to mat, lifting up on the right heel if that's comfortable for a low runner's lunge. And on the next exhale, bringing that sole of the foot back to the mat. Stepping that right foot back into all four, tabletop position. Taking a round of cat-cow before we switch sides. Inhale for cow. And on the exhale, spine curling in for cat. Stepping that left foot forward. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Hands on top of the left thigh. And on the next inhale, hands to heart center. Gaze looks up on the exhale. Inhale, shifting to the left. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. On the next exhale, coming back up, hands to heart center, hands to the mat. On the inhale, exhale, lifting up off the left leg, left heel, onto the left heel, left toes pointed back to the face, low runner's lunge. And on the next exhale, bending back into that left knee, left foot steps back to meet the right knee. We're going to lower onto our bellies, so however you want to get there.
Okay.
And we're going to move into Sphinx pose. So forearms on the mat, shoulders above the elbows, taking the pressure off of the glutes, off of the low back, and just letting this back bend go by the breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Taking 5 rounds of breath here. And on the next exhale, we're going to lift the left leg up. Just hold for 2 rounds of breath. And on the exhale, lowering that left leg down. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, lowering down and releasing the forearms. Hands to the mat, maybe forehead to the hands. And taking some windshield wipers with the legs back and forth. And on the next exhale, coming back to center, pushing up and sitting back into Balasana, our child's pose. Long, smooth Ujjayi inhales. Long, smooth Ujjayi exhales. On the next exhale, coming back to all fours, sweeping the legs around, letting the legs go long in front of us. On the inhale, we'll bring the left sole of the foot to the mat, knee into the chest. Exhale, left knee to the mat. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, folding over that right leg. Walking the hands back in. Bringing that right sole of the foot in to meet the left for a little butterfly shape. Hands can wrap around the big toes, peace fingers, or wrap around the ankles. Inhale, tiny back bend. And on the exhale, diving forward, curling in, or just staying up high if that feels better on your body. Moving back up. Left leg extends long, right knee in the chest, right sole of the foot on the mat on the exhale. Inhale, right knee to the mat. Maybe reposition yourself on the exhale. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, forward over that left leg. Walking the hands in. Right leg extends long to meet the left. We'll make our ways to our back, so however you want to get there. Maybe you just want to lower one vertebrae at a time. Maybe you want to go back into that Navasana balanced boat pose and then lower down from there. However you want to get there. Median on the backs, soles of the feet on the mat. Bringing that, sending that left leg long, right knee into chest, making some ankle circles here. And right ankle over left knee, bringing the left sole of the foot to the mat. Number 4, hip opener. You could stay here or bring the hands up, pulling the left leg towards you. On the next exhale, left sole of the foot to the mat if it's not already there. Switching sides, right leg extends long. Exhale, left knee into chest. Taking the time to make some ankle circles if that serves you. Then bringing the right sole of the foot to the mat, left ankle over right knee. Number 4, hip opener. Threading the needle with the hands. If that's comfortable, bringing that right leg in towards you. Rolling side to side if that feels good. Right sole of the foot to the mat. Knees into chest. Rolling side to side. Grabbing the outer edges of the feet. Happy baby. Maybe extending one leg long, moving back and forth. Sending soles of the feet up to the ceiling. If you'd like to take this position for Shavasana, legs against the wall, you can move there now, or we'll be here for 10 rounds of breath to finish up class before Shavasana. Getting in a supported inversion here. And on the next exhale, if you're not already there, lowering the soles of the feet to the mat, windshield wiper in the legs 1 or 2 times, and making your way into a comfortable Shavasana shape. Could be legs against the wall, legs over a bed or couch, lying long, or in a seated meditative position. Giving yourself a little bit of rest here at the end of class. Closing the eyes if that's comfortable for you, and I'll bring you out of Shavasana when it is time. The eyes are closed, maybe fluttering the eyes open. Finding gratitude in the rest, finding gratitude in the breath, knowing that that's what this yoga stuff is all about breath and the mind, and what we can take off the mat from the physical practice into our lives. Making some small movements at first, then followed by bigger movements. Rolling onto the right side for a round of breath if that feels good to you. Then rolling up to a comfortable seat, crown of the head coming up last. Finishing class with the sound of Om, saying out gratitude, Do all those things manifested gratitude for the beginning of practice, sending out light and love to all of them. If it's not comfortable, simply listening to the vibration through the phone. Inhale through the nose. Finding that gratitude, no matter how crazy everything seems. Keeping that gratitude, taking it in every conversation and experience in your life, just like taking it from pose to pose. Bowing into you. Namaste, friends. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.